Hey, it's your guy Mark Casey Roder back again with another video for you guys for today. I'm in the office today, but I want to take the time to drop this video for you guys as you know we on that level up series. I can't even remember what episode we're on right now, but definitely we're still keeping it rolling with this level up series. For those that are new to my channel, I'm a real estate broker in the Kansas City market. I'm a team leader here. And if you need any real estate services, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. But I'm here to help. I'm here to motivate. I'm here to inspire. And so if you must grow, you must know. So if you must grow, you must know this. I'm telling you right now, we got to get out of survival mode. We're in survival mode. A lot of people out here is just surviving. We trying to get you to level up, get you out of that survival mode, get you away from surviving and get you to thriving, right? Surviving versus thriving, right? What are you doing? Do you think you're surviving or do you think you're thriving? And I would say majority of us are surviving. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're just surviving, right? That's 60% of the country. So take that, do what you will, but listen to it. 60% of the country is in survival mode. Paycheck to paycheck. Don't believe me? Look it up. 60%. More than half the country. And they're trying to make it worse. They are trying to make it worse because everything is gone up. If you haven't seen it, everything has gone up. And it's continuing to go up. Everything's increasing. Food's done gone up like 5%. Gas has gone up. Water's gone up. Your electricity bill's gone up. Everything's going up. Inflation. What's the best hedge against inflation? Real estate, by the way, ding ding. But seriously, inflation is killing. Now, it has gotten better. Don't get me wrong. Numbers show that it's getting better. But, man, when you look at 60% of the country is just paycheck to paycheck, what happens when that one paycheck's gone? Just one. God forbid if two, say, for whatever reason you miss two paychecks in a month, what will happen? You have no safety net, nothing in the bank. You don't have a rent check that's just sitting in the bank or a mortgage payment that's sitting in the bank. If you don't, you should. You should have at least 3 months saved up for all your expenses because you never know what's going to happen. It can be a family emergency, a medical emergency. You might need some cash and okay, I'm not going to pay rent today or mortgage, but I know I got some in the bank sitting back, or I had money sitting back just for this occasion or this emergency, right? Do you have an emergency fund? We got to get out of this survival mode. And in order to do that, we got to start leveling up, and it starts with here and here. Gotta have that heart. You gotta have that passion to say, all right, I'm done with this. Things are gonna change and it's starting today. What are you doing to get out of survival mode? What are you doing to level up? Are you budgeting? Are you managing your finances? Are you saving? Putting stuff away for a rainy day or putting money away for that home, for the family, for that security, that safety net? What are you doing? It can be something as simple as just keeping your job. Keep your job longer than 6 months. Keep your job longer than a year and a half. These people out here, job to job to job to job. Every 3 months you got a new job. Every 4 or 5 months you got a new job. And then you wonder why you can't get nowhere. Wonder why you can't get ahead. No stability. Same thing when you're renting. There's no stability. That's why we preach home ownership. That's why we preach investing. So you can get some stability. So you can get to some freedom. So you can start enjoying this thing that we call life. Quit surviving and let's start thriving. And I mean that. I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to get to thriving. Done with that surviving stuff. You should be done with it too. And so I'm trying to put these videos out to help you guys motivate whoever I can. I inspire to inspire. All right? Aspire to inspire. And if you need to know, you need to know. And if you want to grow, you must know, right? So if you must know to grow. And you must know that you got to get out of this survival mode. We got to get out of paycheck to paycheck. I get it if you're stuck in that job, whatever you think it's a dead-end job. Well, start working on something on your own, dang it. You go put in that 8 hours for your job. Go put in 3, 4 hours for yourself every day as well. Start working on a side hustle, side gig, whatever the case may be, so you can get some extra funds coming in. Because at the end of the day, they trying to make everybody a consumer. And I keep preaching that. They going to try to make everybody a consumer by the end of the day. Or they going to make everybody a renter by the end of the day. Because they know we ain't doing what we supposed to do to level up. So if that's you, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do to level up, you're going to end up being a consumer for the rest of your life. You're going to be a renter. You're going to be just spending money on Black Friday and all these silly holidays, just wasting money. Instead of putting money in your pocket, you put money in their pocket because they're producing. So do you want to be a producer or a consumer, right? If you start producing something, creating something, you will get to thriving. Trust me. And you will get out of that survival mode, So you got to create something, whether it's, podcast, something with your hands, you're an artist, you're good with sports, start training people on your own to get some extra income. Whatever the case may be, people are out here hustling and they getting it. So why aren't you? They got all these things that you can do on your own to where you can have your own business and make your own money and start taking control of your own life and your own finances where you don't have to depend on nobody else and their job. And I'm not knocking it. If you got a good job, yes, keep it. But use that job to help catapult something else. Or to use that job and whatever else you're working on to combine. Use those incomes together to start something. Start stacking. Because if not, you're lacking and you're going to be hurting. And we got to start investing. And like my man say, every dollar that ain't moving, it's losing. So even if it is sitting in the bank, it's losing. Because the bank's just going out here lending it to everybody else. They ain't giving you nothing but 0.002 interest rate on that money sitting in there. I'm glad you may have some money sitting, but let's use that. Let's keep it moving. Let's invest. Let's invest in some rental property. Let's invest in some real estate. Let's invest in some businesses. Let's invest in yourself. Right? These are things you got to start doing to get out of survival mode. Got to start getting out of survival mode. And I said it takes a little heart, takes some pride. But like I said, you must know it takes this too. So we got to start educating ourselves. Put out a video the other day, education versus entertainment. You just want to just be entertained your whole life, or do you want to learn something? Because you can be entertained all day, but entertainment is going to keep you in survival mode. I'm just letting you know that right now. You want to go to every concert that happens. You want to go to the club every weekend. You want to get the newest fashions every time it drops because you're consuming. And on the phone and all these ads that come across, that's you. You're like, yep, and you got to get it. Like an old lady sitting on the couch with Amazon or HVC, you just buying, you got to get it, you got to get it. Stop. You don't need the latest J's. You don't need to be having all that. You probably got 10 in your closet. Start stacking them funds, man, so you can build something better for you and your family. Build something better for the future. Quit surviving. Let's start thriving, people. Let's go. I'm trying to take anybody with me who's ready to go. I'm like, let's go, okay? Because, I mean, this stuff here, it's got to stop, man. I know y'all tired of it. I know y'all sit there and be like, man, this is getting old. Well, you got to do something different. You can't do the same thing expecting different results. I know you've heard that before. You got to do something different. And it's going to take work. But I tell you, when you get to the other side, it's so well worth it. You can go enjoy certain things. Then you can go buy them J's that you want, and it's not a bill. You know these things cost $300 a pop, $200 a pop, $400 a pop. That's a bill. But if you got assets that can pay for that, then you good. You got the money in the bank or an investment that you got that, you're good. I'm not talking to you. But for those that don't, but you got every latest J and you got every latest Gucci belt, but you ain't got nothing in your account, or you ain't got no investments or no assets, no home, you renting, or if you don't even own your car, there's a problem with that. And you are the solution, and you got to stop that problem. Because only you can. I can sit here and put out these videos all day, but you got to put in the work and do the action and the things needed to get you where you want to be. Okay? Let's quit surviving. Let's start thriving. I want to see all my people eat. I want to see all my people grow. I want to see all my people level up. Friends, family, peers. I want to see everybody grow. Let's go. Keep telling y'all it's growth season and you're going to miss your season. When is your growth season going to be? When is your time? Mine's now, and I'm trying to claim it, and I'm trying to take everything that I can, and I'm trying just to get abundance. Don't you want abundance? Because that's what I want. I'm praying for it, I'm asking for it, and I'm trying to work for it too at the same time. You got to do all those things. Pray for it, work for it. Have the faith, and keep grinding until you get there. Let's start thriving, all right? Tired of all this nonsense out here, man. I mean, you sit back and you look, like I said, there's tons of ways to get money on your own. Because I say when these jobs are done with you, they're done with you. They're going to try to keep us working till we're 75, man. Not me. If you want to do that, that's you, not me, man. We got to get to the bag. And the only way you get to the bag is by getting active. And getting after it every day. Being proactive instead of reactive. Something else I'm learning too. We got to start being proactive instead of reactive. You always reacting to everybody else. Let's start being proactive. Got to have that growth mindset. You got to go. You got to grow. Because if not, you're stagnant. You're in the same place. You ain't going nowhere. You're a hamster in the rabbit wheel just spinning. Spinning. You want to do that for the rest of your life? Not I. Kids hurting and wanting things and needing things, but you can't provide. Not I. Not anymore. No. I want my kids blessed. I want them to have abundance. I don't want to be spoiled rotten and say, hey, they got everything. But yes, why not? They deserve it. They some good kids. They deserve it. I'm sure your kids deserve it too. Your kids. Let's give our kids the world, right? Let's give them real estate properties. Let's give them investment funds. Let's give them something. Instead of leaving them some debt. So, hey, I'm trying to help, man, and I'm just tired of seeing these things. I'm tired of seeing it. We got to get out of this paycheck to paycheck mode, man. Start paying yourself first when you get paid. Put $100 back. Put it in the sock drawer. Start saving your ones. You get some spare ones. Just start collecting them in the sock drawer. After 6 months, you'd be surprised to see how much you got saved. But pay yourself first when you get paid instead of paying all these damn bills and all these other people that's coming after your pockets. Put $50 back, $100 back out of every paycheck. Start paying yourself first, and you will get out of that survival mode. Every little bit helps. And it may seem like, oh man, but it's gonna take me a year. Oh, it's gonna take me 2 years to save up, and it may take you a little while, but it's well worth it. Right? Fix your credit. It may take a while, but it's well worth it. Right? 15 years ago when I was fixing my credit, it took me like 2.5, 3 years. It takes time. You gotta have the faith, the patience, I told you this, the heart, and the drive. I said, no, I'm done. We sat down, we had a conversation. I said, all right, let's do this. You can't do nothing without credit. Let's get it right. Let's get it corrected, folks. So go talk to the credit professionals, people that do that, and get you taken care of. That's what I did. Paid off my creditors, took like 2.5 years. I'm shelling out like $300 a month. I'm like, man, this hurts. I'm like, whoo, man, 2.5, 3 years. But as soon as that deadline hit, and they were like, bam, all your debts paid off, all your credit cards you got, they're paid off. Credit score jump 100 points, 130 points, whatever the case may be. And then you're satisfied. Man, okay. I put in the work and it worked. Then you're happy. It's like, yeah, then you can go celebrate because you did something. You know what I mean? So let's start making them sacrifices, like I said in my other video, all right? Let's start focusing on, education versus entertainment like I did in my other video, right? Let's start having some faith in ourselves, right? Let's trust in ourselves. Let's start having some integrity. Let's level up, folks. It's time to grow. It's time to go. right? So let's go. And you got to get out of survival mode. We got to start thriving. Forget survival, starting to thrive. You might want to just be out here to survive. You don't even know how much time you got left in this world. You just want to, I just want to survive, just be here. No! There are things you want to do, places you want to go, people you want to see. Like, come on. So that's it for today. We ain't got no music. We ain't got no intro song. We ain't got none of that. Straight gems for you today. So if you're ready to level up, hey, I'm here for you. Drop your comments, questions in the description below in the comment section. I'm here for you. But I'm always going to be dropping gems. If you're trying to level up and trying to invest in some real estate, want to learn about some real estate and how we're doing things, how we can help you level up, don't hesitate to reach out. Shoot us an email, shoot us a call. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share it if you think it was cool. If anybody needed to hear this, you might have a friend or a family member that might need to hear this. Share it. Give it to them and say, look, I just thought you might needed to hear this because I want you to do better, and I know you can do better. So, like, subscribe, share. And as I always say, y'all, stay safe, stay blessed, y'all. Let's level up. Get to the bag. Peace.